Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a book review. Now, before I start this video and before I get into the review, I wanted to tell you that I have not read this book in 2 years, but I do remember it. And because, well, she's one of my favorite characters, so that's why I remember it. And the reason I have not posted all week except for today is because so last Friday I had no school. So I did a whole Star Wars Rebels marathon, and I did want to film, but I really wanted to do the Star Wars Rebels marathon. So anyway, and then Monday I was really busy, and then Wednesday I was going to film, but my friend who's been sick texted, and I didn't want to be rude, so I decided to just talk to her and stuff. So today I'm going to do 2 videos. Now, I know this one doesn't seem this one might seem exciting, but the next one might not, because I'm going to sing. Well, I know that sounds weird, but I figured, well, why not give them a little sneak peek at what I'm learning in vocal lessons, because I do take vocal lessons, and my teacher is really good. So I figured I'd show you guys what she's been teaching me. So yeah. So now to the video. So the book that I'm going to be reviewing is Ahsoka. Sorry, wrong way. This is her. She is amazing. It's from Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, as you know. Oh, and if you see writing on me, I did, well, it looks upside down in the picture, but I wrote on myself today, so if you see my hands and you see writing on it, that's why. So this is the book, and, okay, so I'll read you the back, and then I'll give you her background. It says, Ahsoka reached out for him again, this time for his hands and fingers, and for the balance of weight borne by his hips and knees. She felt something awaken in her, every combat lesson Anakin had ever taught her. She remembered how to stand and how to hold the blades. She pushed her opponent's fingers too far apart and overturned his balance. She remembered, and she could make him forget. He staggered back, surprised at her power over him, even at arm's length, but not yet overcome. I have a sense for power, he said, and you do not have enough to resist me for much longer, weaponless as you are. That was where he was wrong. Ahsoka wasn't weaponless. No Jedi ever was. Okay, so this is the book. Oh, I should have read the inside, huh? I'm sorry, I was so dumb. But that was a little preview of what's in the book. So now I'll read you what it's actually about. Sorry. It says, she thought her war was over, but a new battle was just beginning. Ahsoka Tano, once a loyal Jedi apprentice to Anakin Skywalker, planned to spend her life serving the Jedi Order. But after a heartbreaking betrayal, she turned her back on the Order to forge her own path, knowing Anakin and the other Jedi would still be there for her should she ever need them. Then the Emperor took over the galaxy, and the Jedi were ruthlessly murdered. Burdened with grief and guilt, Ahsoka is now truly on her own. Unsure she can be part of something larger ever again, she takes refuge on the remote farming moon Rayeda, where she befriends a young woman named Kaden and begins to carve out a life for herself. But Ahsoka cannot escape her past or the reach of the Empire. When Imperial forces occupy Rayeda, she must decide whether to become involved, even if it means exposing her Jedi past. Her choices will have devastating effects for those around her, and leading her to a new hope for the galaxy. Now, okay, so, as it said, she did leave the Jedi Order, but, so she was in the Clone Wars with Anakin Skywalker, and he was her master. And this is driving me crazy, sorry. And in season 6 or 5, I forgot how many seasons they had, but I think they had like 5 seasons. But so in the last 2 to 3 episodes, there was a temple explosion there was a bombing, and it was a huge bombing. It killed like thousands of people or something, and one of the guys was the bomb. Like, he had these nanobots in him that were, like, remotely activated by his wife. And, so Anakin and Ahsoka go into investigation on the bombing. And they find out that the wife planted the nanobots in her husband, but not willingly. Or I'm not sure. I forgot. Okay, I've kind of forgotten the episode, but I haven't forgotten the book. But anyway, the point is, she did this, and then she put the nanobots in her husband, and her husband exploded. Well, he was the bomb, because they tried to find the husband, because people kept saying he knew stuff about it. But then they figured out he was the bomb. So he's dead, all over the place. And And then, somebody frames Ahsoka, and she goes on the run, and they finally capture her. Well, then she escapes the prison, and, she teams up with another girl named Asajj Ventress, who's a Sith, or she's a bounty hunter Sith. So they team up, and Anakin and Obi-Wan and the clone troopers are trying to find her and stuff. Well, then they find her again, and then Barriss gives her lightsaber. Barriss, okay, so they go to an abandoned warehouse because Barriss, this other Jedi, tells her to go to this abandoned warehouse. Well, then Ventress and her are on her way, and then Ventress leaves Ahsoka. Like, they part ways, they say goodbye, and then Ventress goes. Well, then Ahsoka shows up to the warehouse, and then Ventress is on her way home, and then somebody attacks her and takes her lightsabers away. So then and she has 2 red lightsabers, as I forgot to mention. And so when Ahsoka gets there, she gets attacked by this person, and the person has stolen the lightsabers. Well, then they fight, they battle, and then Ahsoka gets thrown off the roof and stuff, and she gets knocked out and stunned. She gets stunned and then knocked out, and then they take her to trial to see by the Jedi Council, and blah blah blah. They say she's guilty, blah blah blah. So then Anakin conducts his own investigation without Ahsoka. Like, they're still looking for the bomber, the person who told the wife to, plant the nanobots in her husband, but they're also now looking for the person who's framing Ahsoka, because it's the same person. They have a hunch that it's the same person, and it is. So he visits Ventress, the bounty hunter Sith, and she doesn't know anything. So then she tells him that she was robbed of her lightsaber, somebody knocked her out, and blah blah blah. And then later, and he goes to Barriss, and he starts talking to her, and he takes his lightsaber out, and she has 2 red lightsabers hidden in a vase. How shocking is that? It was Barriss. So Barriss basically set her up. So she told the wife to plant the nanobots into the husband. Then she set up Ahsoka so that she wouldn't get caught. Because she was against the Jedi Order, and that's why she bombed the place. So anyway, then Ahsoka leaves, and this is where her book comes in. And this came out in 2017, and this show ended either in 2012 or 2013. I forgot. I'm not really sure. I did see the last episode. But ever since I've gotten into her past and, learned more about her, I have fallen more in love with her every day. I mean, I love Ahsoka. She's just amazing. She is super good with gymnastics. If you take gymnastics, I would watch her because it's amazing. Now, some of the things she does is impossible, but they do put really good gymnastics moves and realistic gymnastic moves in the thing, not something totally impossible. So anyway, so they do that, and it's amazing. It is. Let me think. Here, I'll tell you how many pages it is, just in case you're scared because you think it's a huge fat book. It is 358 pages. Now, if you want to read the the Grand Inquisitor's prologue, then it's 360, and that's it. So yeah, it's a great book. I recommend it highly to you guys because it's just amazing. Actually, no, I wouldn't recommend it yet. Okay, so you would have to watch Clone Wars from the beginning, and then you'd have to read the book, which might take years because there's 1,000 episodes and just crammed into all those either 5 seasons. And I've been wanting to watch all the seasons, but I've only ever seen the first one, which it's amazing. I do love the first one. It's super funny, and she's got some snarkiness. Anakin calls her Snips because she snips back at him a lot, and then she calls him Sky Guy, and it's just so cute. It's the perfect brother-sister relationship. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. And then I would watch Rebels, because after I would watch Clone Wars, read the book, then watch Rebels. And then that's where she is in. And then it's amazing. So yeah, I would just watch it. So yeah, guys, that completes my video. Stay tuned for my next one. I will post it. I'm going to do it right after this one, and then I'll post it. So stay tuned and have a great day, guys. Bye!